All right, Gerald, the documentary, how accurate from your perspective was it? And from the people that you represent, what are they saying?
The documentary was quite accurate. It was just the tip of the iceberg. And hearing Mr. Greenberg make these allegations that he can't prove in court just underscore what these survivors and what these family members have been dealing with for decades with Mr. Kelly. His lawyers deflect for him. He deflects, but the evidence is quite clear. Both the state and federal authorities have tons of evidence, not to mention the plane tickets where he flew underage women across state lines for the purpose of sex. So I respectfully disagree with Mr. Greenberg's personification of the facts against Mr. Kelly. And I think in court, he will face an uphill battle. That's one of the reasons why he's not been able to get out on bond the numerous times he's tried.
The allegations here in New York, they're talking about like racketeering. They are alleging that he set up a complete operation, and the thing that motivated him to be this R&B superstar and money was all about getting access to women and underage girls. From your perspective, is that what you believe is going on here? That he kind of set up this entire world? And that was really what was the motivating factor behind all of it?
I believe the facts and the evidence will show that. I believe that there are witnesses and there's documentary evidence that proves exactly what you just said. And I also believe, given that one of his co-defendants has now taken a plea and admitting to silencing witnesses, I think that you will hear from witnesses. You may actually hear from the co-defendant. So I just think that there's an uphill battle for Mr. Kelly. I think there was an organization of enablers as shown by the evidence. And I think that there are many, many other people that should be concerned about the status of this case and their own criminal culpability.
You know, he had a trial years ago and was found not guilty. Do you think the world has changed or the evidence has changed here?
I think the world has changed. I think the evidence has changed. I think the alleged victim in that particular case has decided to cooperate in this particular case, the Chicago case, as well as the Northern District of Illinois case. I believe she's cooperating. So I believe that the deck is stacked against Mr. Kelly. He faces an uphill battle. He faces a plethora of witnesses who are ready to tell the absolute truth, but they also have documents and other evidence. So I just think that it's going to be an interesting trial. I look forward to all the trials, and I look forward to Mr. Kelly spending a prolonged period of time in prison.
And you're 100% correct. All the trials. You're talking about 3 states, state, federal, everywhere, and we're tracking all of it. Gerald Griggs, appreciate your time tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, Vinny.
All right, folks, as we said, we are tracking it right now. We've got a pretrial conference scheduled for February 17th in the New York case. That's federal court. A tentative trial date of April 7th and a September 13th tentative trial date in Illinois. So, again, these are moving parts. You've got the COVID shutdown, but we'll stay on top of it.